Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a bonus love reading for my dearest Leos for showing this channel so much love and support over the last week or so. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. Leo, let's take a look at who's coming towards you in love. Clear messages, advice, and guidance from my Leos, please. Who's coming towards my Leos in love? All right, so we have the Queen of Swords, so possibly I was going to say Aries, but Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, maybe an Aries here. Ooh, and maybe someone else who has Leo placements or another Leo here. This could also be an X here, but we'll see. How they're viewing you, the Seven of Wands. All right, they see you as guarded, protected, but they also see you as the best of the best. And we see the Seven of Swords. There may be some sort of secrecy around this connection, Leo. You'll probably know why that is, but we'll see. And we see the Judgment card. So this is somebody who it does feel like they might be coming back around. Now, it can also just be somebody who's very discerning, somebody who wants to up-level this connection with you. So it could be somebody that thought they missed a chance with you, or there were no second chances here, or it's just somebody here that wants to take this connection to the next level. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's very loyal, somebody who's confident, somebody who's very discerning. She's well put together. She communicates well. She's intelligent. Again, I'm saying she because it's the Queen, but remember, my readings are not meant to be gender specific. So just take that into consideration. Let's see, this Queen of Swords, somebody definitely wants to communicate with you. This person's trying to manifest you. I do think that you might communicate a lot with this person, Leo. Like maybe you're in a lot of communication with them. I mean, they could be a friend or a coworker or something like that. Maybe you have a really good time talking to one another. You can kind of talk about anything and everything. But we see the Wheel of Fortune energy in reverse. This person, again, this could be a connection that kind of stopped abruptly as well. Sagittarius energy, like things might have been moving really quickly and then there was kind of a full stop. Now it could be this person pulled their energy back. It could be maybe they had to travel or they had some sort of personal emergency or something like that. It could also be too, this person is really trying to work through some sort of karma here. So releasing some sort of difficult situation, maybe a family issue, financial issue. All right, and we see the Three of Cups in reverse. There could also be some gossip around this connection, around this person. There could also be some sort of other entanglements here, Leo, with this person, some sort of third party that maybe doesn't want to see them move on or is trying to sabotage this relationship with you and this person. Okay, so just be aware of that. Now let's see, how else will my Leos know who this person is? How else will my Leos know who this person is? Okay, this is somebody who's potentially a life partner. This is meant to be a long-term connection. You feel really relaxed and really at ease with this person. All right, they're going to be super approachable. All right, some of you, they could be retired, so they could be 65 plus, but I know that's not the case for all of you. So this person enjoys their personal time. They have more flexibility. They could be, they have more flexibility in their schedule. Again, maybe some of you too, this person has quit a job that was basically ruining their life or taking up all their time. They may have taken a little bit of a pay cut, but I do see that this is somebody that has had some sort of experience here that has changed things for them. They could be a little bit older than you, and this person may not have immediate family. So that could just mean that they're alone, okay? Or it could also mean that their family is at a distance from them. So they're in a different city, state, or country. Okay, but this person, they have this Leo energy. They're vibrant, they're fun, they're expansive, they're passionate, they're playful. I feel like they like new things. They like adventures here. All right, what else do my Leos need to know about this person? Best kept secret. See, there might be something that this person might also come off as the Queen of Swords, which can be a little bit stoic or a little bit serious. But the people that they do allow into their life, Leo, get like such a gift That's what I'm getting. Like, they're so fun, they're so loving, they're so caring. Okay, but there's an element of mystery around this person. This person may be sometimes a little bit hard to figure out because of that. All right, and we see there's major attraction between you and this person. Now, they could be of European descent, they could be European, or there could be some sort of European connection, like they live in Europe, you live in Europe. Again, really trust your intuition here. They could have family that lives in Europe. All right, let's see. How else will my Leos be able to identify this next major relationship? All right, your paths will cross after you make some sort of final decision. So some of my Leos, maybe you're leaving some sort of third party behind. You're making a big move, making a change in jobs or something like that. All right, this person may like to wear red, so they might have red nails, red lips. They might like to wear, you know, red shoes, red hat, red sweatshirt. Okay. They may have an odd numbered birth year. All right, I'm seeing 7, but that doesn't have to be the case. And I'm also seeing 3. And they make something valuable with their hands. So again, this could be somebody who's just good at cooking in the kitchen, or cooking or baking. Most cooking does happen in the kitchen, right? They could be, you know, they could be a hairdresser, a hairstylist, a barber. They could do construction. They could just be somebody who's very handy around the house. Maybe they do something very creative with their hands. They could write, you know, they could, you know, sculpt. They could make art. This person is physically active, so I do feel like they're quite fit. And they do also really, really appreciate that about you, Leo, being in the 7 of Wands energy. You might make some sort of decision here between this person and somebody else is what I'm getting. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this person, again, double confirmation, this person is physically active, they're fit, they're health conscious, maybe a bit of a gym rat here. And this person may have long hair, but remember, these very specific physical attributes, Leo, are not going to resonate with all of you, but they certainly will be confirmation for some. And we have, they may have blue, green, or gray eyes, or even light brown is what I'm getting. And they may have olive, medium, or dark skin. Okay, so a lot of physical attributes coming through here. But again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I am reading for a lot of you. We're seeing with the 7 of Wands here, this person likes that you're quite fit. You might meet this person or know this person from doing like something healthy, like going to the gym or yoga class or hiking or a running club or something like that. Some of you too, I'm seeing boxing. I don't know if that's you or this person might do like boxing for fitness. This person sees that you're quite grounded, that you protect your energy, that you also stand up for what you believe in. So they see you as somebody very strong. They see you as somebody extremely capable here with the Magician energy. So they're seeing you, Leo, as having all the tools that they need. They see you as somebody, there's magic around you too. Again, I feel like this is, you guys have a really good time together. I feel like it's super easy to be around one another. You can be yourselves with each other. And with the Temperance energy here, this person may see sometimes that, you know, like if you have a little bit of a temper, or sometimes like you can, with this Temperance energy in reverse, be a little bit impulsive. Like they see that, but it's not something that, you know, completely turns them off. I'm also seeing too, like if there is some sort of third party entanglement here, because we do see that with the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. If there is some sort of third party entanglement here, Leo, like this person might be a little bit worried about that, or they might know about that. And again, it could be that's why there's an element of secrecy around this connection. You know, maybe because there are entanglements, maybe because they know your ex or something like that. Okay, maybe because there is gossip around them. Let's say it's like a work connection or something. But this person, again, they are very guarded, and it's because they have been hurt in love before. It looks like they're working on really working through some karma, some difficulties. They've been brought to their knees here. But I'm also seeing here that this person, they're strong and they're ready for the next step here with you. They definitely hold a torch for you. And again, the 9 of Wands is a very, very sexy energy. So your physical attraction is going to be really, really off the charts here. All right, but this person sees you as having it all, everything they could want. I'm not sure if you've lost your temper with this person, or maybe they've seen you lose your temper. But again, I feel like this person just sees you as somebody who's strong and not afraid of conflict, and that you might get heated kind of easily, but I feel like this person, you know, maybe sees that as justified. Okay. What else they really appreciate about you, Leo, here is this teacher energy. So some of you could be in a teaching profession, or people just look up to you because you're skilled, because you know a lot, you have a lot of experience, you have a lot of wisdom, and this person feels like they have a lot to learn from you. All right, and ooh, they see you as a healer. So some of you might work in the healing arts, or you might just have a very healing quality for this person, the way that you take care of them, the way that you know, show them grace and give them space and things like that, the way that you love them, the way that you care. But they see you as having a passion for serving others, maybe as a healer, body, mind, and spirit. And they definitely see this ability to transform pain into healing. Now that's a double confirmation message here. Some of you, this person does know that you've been through, you know, you've been to hell and back, Leo, and you've been able to transmute that energy and come out on the other side, you know, more or less unscathed. And again, this person, I don't know if they're going to be a part of your healing journey, like helping you heal, or they've maybe watched you heal. Okay, but I do feel like this person just really does look up to you or admire you because of that. And at the bottom of the deck, they see you as a survivor. So with this beggar archetype, they see you as empowered at the physical level. Again, some of you, you've gone through a major glow up, or maybe you've overcome some sort of health issue. Again, they're like proud of you. They admire you for that. But they also see you as humble, compassionate, but also still having self-esteem and still really standing up for yourself. And some of you, they know that maybe you've had difficult circumstances in life that you've really overcome. And again, that's something that they're extremely attracted to. Now with the Seven of Swords, this certainly can indicate, Leo, that this is a secret admirer, okay? But I also feel there could be some sort of secrecy around this that may involve entanglements or a third party, but I think you're going to be privy to that information. It doesn't feel like it's something that's hidden from you. All right, so we see, does this situation align with your values and your morals? So again, there's some sort of secrecy around this connection, Leo, that maybe you're going to question. Again, it could be that this person is like your boss or something like that, and so you have to keep it quiet because of rules and regulations. It could also be because like there are other entanglements or other people involved. Again, you know your situation better than I do. For some of you, this is an ex who wants a second chance with you, okay? They like, this relationship deserves a second chance. The Judgment card here and the Queen of Swords can be somebody from your past coming back around. All right, and we see twin flame. This is a very, very powerful connection, and Spirit saying that there is true love here. Now, with this second chance energy, not all of you are going to want to give exes a chance, and I completely understand that. So some of you, this, you know, the Nine of Wands is one of my past life soulmate cards, so there might just be this sense of ease and being comfortable with each other, being able to be yourselves around one another because you feel like you've known each other before. You know, from a previous lifetime here, okay? So let's see, clear messages, advice, and guidance. All right, so you're gonna get a lot of signs and synchronicities here, especially pay attention to sevens, okay? The number 7 coming through. And again, a lot of angelic assistance and divine guidance here for you too. This person could be in your friend zone, okay? So they might want to, you know, or they might come in as a friend. Again, especially if it's, they might be somebody who's in your friend zone right now that wants to up-level this connection. Again, somebody you talk to, you have a lot of fun with, that you're quite, you know, it's quite easy to be around them. And for others of you, it may be an ex who's coming around acting like a friend, all right? They definitely want more, but it does look like you've been in separation from this person, and Spirit's saying give this person a chance. Now, maybe some of you just haven't seen this person in a while. They're a coworker, or they're, you know, a friend of a friend, or an acquaintance or something. But Spirit's definitely saying, Leo, give this person a chance. There's potentially, you know, life partner energy here between the two of you. All right, so let's go ahead and see if there are any important dates here for my Leos. Any important dates for my Leos, please? Any important dates for my Leos, please? So it is going to happen this year. All right, and now is not the right timing, so you might have to wait a little bit longer, but we do see very soon for some of you, but allow the process. So like I said, a lot of you people, a lot of my Leos, you already know this person, okay, who's around you, but you're going to have to allow it to unfold naturally. All right, my lovely Leos, I'm sending you love and light. Take care.